Well, he didn't do too badly on the left when he finished. However, Belmonte starts off as you would expect. So used to the spotlight.
Yeah, he's dancing with the one he brought. Actually, you know, Belmonte used a combination of urethane and reactive resin throughout the week, but when he got into match play, it was all
major championship. And he knows what he has to do. I mean, he's been keeping an eye on this thing. He realizes he's walking into a hornet's nest right now, and he's prepared.
Well, his job is to maintain pace with Michael Tang, keep the pressure on, and see how the youngster responds.
The question is, how have the lanes broken down for Belmo's game?
I think that the more they break down, as you take a look at his arsenal, it's another pitch black, the more they break down, the more it favors Jason Belmonte.
Okay.
Oh boy.
He got the messenger. There were about 3 splits that were broken up that time by some friendly messengers.
This is just filthy. I mean, title match, you don't want to fall behind. The 410 is standing. He catches that break. Man, it was just like he heard Maury's
good friend Bill O'Neill, and of course he and Hoskins dueled in the battle for the top seed.
That match there, Machuga leaves a 10-pin in the 10th frame of the last game.
Well, there's a lot more of that relationship.
Yeah.
That has been covered in bowling blogs, and that's something there for years. Mike Machuga not necessarily walking around in Jason Belmonte t-shirts. So coming up, the world.
That was really good.
Okay, I'm glad you're happy.
That was good.
The World Bowling Tour Finals are coming up right after our show. I mean, right after the show. 3 of the top women in the world, 3 of the top men in the world. Martin Larson is sticking around. He's going to pull a double header today, as we are. That'll be immediately following our show right here from New Orleans. Apologize for the two of us laughing here, but there is beef between those two, but that's for another day. Right now, Belmonte's got beef with the pins. I see. That is perfect through 5.
Yes, beautiful execution here on this shot. Remember that great break that he got in the 3rd frame, and that's ultimately the difference thus far. Instead of double spare and impose his will on young Michael Tang.
Well, there could be an answer for you right there. These pins taking a brutal beating from Belmonte, who's looking for a 4th Masters championship. Anthony Simonson broke the string of 3 straight last year. You see Belmonte, what he's done is the top seed in stepladder finals, and he was the #1 seed 2 weeks ago in Columbus, Ohio at the Players Championship, the Barbasol Players Championship. He won that. Finished 7th a week ago in Shawnee, Oklahoma. You know, is an attitude I have to admit I like. You know, when we talk a little bit with him, we get a chance to say, you know, I don't fly halfway around the world to finish 2nd.
Yeah.
And it can also be summed up by, you ain't first, you're last.
Thanks, Ricky Bobby.
Anytime. Yes, sir! 7 in a row for Belmonte.
This is with the urethane bowling ball. Of course, when your rev rate's about 650, you can probably throw a marble down there and do that.
Ooh, 7-pin. Keeping Belmonte from a perfect game.
That's what I think is really amazing about what he does is we see him lofting the left gutter a lot, really opening up the lane, but when he can go straight with urethane, like he's doing today.
Yeah.
It's a pretty scary combination.
And Jason's going to take, you see the full score, commanding lead. Carry it does, Jason. Well, Michael Tang has no reason to hang his head.
No, he bowled great.
And he was fantastic today. But for Jason Belmonte, Randy, you've been in the position to take those victory lap shots. What's it like?
Well, it's there's no better feeling, I can tell you that, but it seems like it goes by so fast. You know, the only time you really get to enjoy it is when you go back home and you watch it on DVR. Of course, back then we had to watch videotapes.
I was going to say, hope somebody erased it and put Golden Girls on or something.
Yeah, right. Nice.
So there you go. At the top, Jason Belmonte. Look, he just pulled that one out of the audience and he threw a strike with it. A 279, a dominant performance by the top player in the world.